What's happening, you guys? We're here with BlackFire Fitness. Excited to be here with you guys today. We are going to crush an upper body workout using just two pieces of equipment, all right? As you guys have seen, we are going to go with our open loop band, all right? Open loop band is going to be your MVP, and then the co-MVP today, just your mat for that comfort as you guys are going through your groundwork, all right? Grab your two pieces of equipment and let's go. First exercise, we are going to hit our classic push-up with the addition of the bands, all right? You guys will hear me say all the time, push-ups are one of the best in the game to build that chest, so we are kicking off this workout with that same exercise here. Okay, so what you wanna do is you wanna put the strap right under the armpits at the top of your ribs, all right, right in that area. Then you're gonna put the straps right in front of you, just kinda lay them down. Make sure they're kind of even. All right, so this looks about even to me, and then I'm gonna grab it to where at the point where they both look like they have the same amount of band hanging from my hand, and then I'm going to put my hands out in that push-up position with my palms pressing the bands into the floor. All right, and then from here you guys probably can guess it. All right, we're just going into our nice push-up position, getting as low as you can to the floor, breathing out, outstretching those arms all the way straight to end the movement at the top. All right, so putting it all together, and you see when the band hits about this point right here, that's where the resistance pulls, making that regular push-up a little bit more difficult. For my people that need the modification, all right, we're gonna keep that band at the same point, the same setup, and you guys will just do the same thing, but on your knees. All right, so last point I wanna bring up, you guys, is make sure you guys adjust the difficulty to your ability. If you wanna make it harder, grab higher on each side. Okay, if you wanna make it easier, grab more towards the ends, all right? You have to make your hands further away from you. And that, you guys, will be the first exercises. Let's crush those push-ups and move on to the next. Second exercise, you guys, we are going to hit those triceps, all right? So upper body calls for some arm work. This is how we're gonna get it done. We're gonna take our band right here, and you're going to kind of fold it so that they are two even sides, and then grab towards the top. All right, you want about this much section hanging off, because what we're gonna do is you're gonna open your door. Really hope you guys have a door at your place. All right, and then you're just gonna close the door with the band secured. Now make sure if you got one of those tricky doors that's really secure and closed, all right, give it a couple test tugs to make sure it's not slipping out. All right, looking good. At this point, what you wanna do is you're gonna adjust your hand position to adjust the difficulty. So further down on the band, the easier, the higher up, the harder. All right, so make those adjustments as necessary. I'm gonna grab a point where they're both even. Both of the strips, when they hang down, are pretty even. I'm ready to go. All right, so at this point, we just grab the straps. We're gonna lean over just a slight bit, all right? Stick that chest out, keep that butt poked out slightly so you have a lower back arch. And then from here, everything stays the same, except you're gonna start at the shoulder height, hands wrapped around the bands in a fist. And you're just gonna breathe out, outstretch those arms until they're all the way straight at the bottom. You can see it probably got pretty decent stretch in the triceps, and then I slowly control it as I breathe out back to the top. So breathe out as you press down, hold that squeeze, outstretch those arms, breathe in as the band retracts back to the starting point. All right, so that is how you can get some really good tricep action. Make sure that elbow stays still, all right? The hand, the arm part, the latter part of the arm is the only thing that's moving down, and you shouldn't be tugging down with your upper body, like so. All right, everything should be locked in place, tightening that core, killing those triceps, feeling good about it, right? And once you guys take care of them triceps, let's keep this thing going. All right, you guys, you're doing great. All right, we just got done hitting those triceps, so it wouldn't be fair to hit those triceps without hitting those biceps as well. All right, we're gonna work every part of your guns today. So to get some bicep work in, we're gonna go with single arm bicep curls. Here's how we're gonna get it done, all right? First, we're gonna make sure it's about even length on each side, and I'm going to grab right in the middle. All right, palms facing up, just like if you were grabbing a dumbbell, all right, for a curl. At this point, we're gonna join these straps at the bottom together, place them on the ground, and then I'm gonna make sure my foot, all right, the entirety of my foot is on the 2 end straps. All right, so just take a look real quick. I put the end straps together, the open straps at the bottom, the closed folded loop at the top. And then at this point, I stomp, all right, this is gonna be your anchor to keep the band from slapping you in the face. At this point, I got my palm up and I slip it right under the band, and then I wrap my fingers across the top. Beautiful, I'm ready to go. I feel the resistance band pulling down on my arm. It's great, all right? You're gonna get an awesome stretch. At this point, we're just gonna keep our palms faced up, interlace those fingers, and then you're gonna brace that core, breathe out, and squeezing at the top. All right, squeezing at the top point, and then breathing in as you fight that band on the way down. So you guys see, I'm not just dropping my arm. Look how fast the band returns my arm, all right? It's crazy. I have to get the curl done, and then I have to fight and control the band on the way down. All right, so again, keeping everything nice in line, breathing out, squeezing at the top, gotta flex at the top, all right, burn that muscle, and then slowly let it go. All right, last tip, if you guys wanna make it harder, make sure you guys put your foot higher up on the rope, all right? So the more height you have on your band, the higher it is, the easier it's gonna be. So if you wanna make it harder, put your foot high, closer to the closed loop, and then you'll add more resistance. All right, so adjust accordingly. Let's make sure we're feeling those burns, and we are crushing, and let's go to that 4th exercise. All right, you guys, number 4, we're almost there. Keep putting in that work. We're gonna hit those biceps one more time, all right? So hang in there. We really gotta make sure we work that bicep. All right, keep it nice and strong and aesthetic, round, juicy, all those good words. All right, so we're gonna set up just the same way as the other exercise. All right, so remember, open loops at the bottom, put them together, stomp on the ends so that the bands don't run away. All right, and then what you wanna do is we're going to go into a curl, but at a different angle. So how we're gonna do that, if the band's in my right arm, I'm gonna take a step with my left foot. So left foot comes out, nice long step as you can see. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rest my forearm on my left knee. All right, so off hand, rest on off knee. At this point, you should be able to kind of set yourself up stably like a table. All right, and then you're gonna let your arm hang loose with no bicep activation at the bottom. Wrap those fingers around, and then at this point, we're bringing that that hand as high as it can go. So right here, and then when my hand can't go any higher, I'm squeezing my bicep, actively engaging the muscle, and then slowly and controlled back down. So literally the same thing as that curl we've been doing, you guys, but just hitting it at this different, slightly awkward angle. And what I really love about this one is it does a really good job, again, because of the angle, hitting this front slice of your bicep. So whereas regular curls will you'll feel it more in the peak, this one should, for most people, you should feel it in that first 1/3 of your bicep. So really unique way to target a different area of those biceps. So let's make sure we get those done, and I'll meet you at that bonus B so we can top it all off. Bonus time, you guys. Finish it off. We're gonna hit the chest to give it that last finishing touch. Let's go ahead and dive right in so we can go ahead and rest up after a hard day's work. So what we're gonna do is we're going to outstretch the band so that's straight across the mat first, all right? So it doesn't even have to be laid out perfect. This is just my perfectionism coming in. So I want to fold it all nicely. And I'm part Japanese, if you guys didn't know, so I like origami. All right, and what we're gonna do after you guys have it outstretched is you're going to lay down so that the band comes across the chest muscles right under the armpits. So let me go ahead and lay down and set up in that position. All right, boom, absolutely perfect. So if I put my body in a straight capital T position, you can see the band is literally right under my arm. That's where we want to be, all right? At this point, we're just gonna grab the ends of the band, all right, evenly. So I got a little bit hanging off my hand on this side. So I'm gonna match that on the other side, boom, it looks great. And then at this point, I'm going into flies, all right? So it's gonna hit them chest muscles real nicely, and all you have to do is keep those arms outstretched and you're going to breathe out as you bring your hands and connect them at the top. And at this point right here, you want to smash your palms, or sorry, the side of your palms, side of your hands into each other. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm pressing my fist, the side of my hands into each other, and once you do that, you'll feel a really good squeeze in the inner chest. All right, that's a secret sauce ingredient that a lot of people don't do. All right, they don't utilize that movement. So I'm gonna put it all together for you guys. Arms outstretched, I breathe out, feeling my chest contract, and press into each other, get that inner chest work, and then keeping those arms straight as I return the band back to ground zero. All right, so just make sure these can be a little bit on the easier side. So if you guys have a set of these bands, I recommend grabbing the hardest band, and then you can also grab closer towards your body, all right, to make the movement a little bit harder. All right, so the closer you grab towards your body, the harder the movement will be. Find something that challenges you. Feel that good chest squeeze. Smash those hands together at the top to get that inner chest hot sauce going. And once you guys knock these down, you will have a satisfying upper body day. I appreciate your guys' participation. Let's get another one in Friday. BlackFire Fitness, stay fired up. We out.